Hey friends, welcome back. Today I want to talk about a topic that affects all of us: money. More specifically, how to save more of it without feeling like you're depriving yourself. Most money advice out there is boring, repetitive, or just unrealistic. Don't buy coffee. Don't eat out. Stop enjoying life. That kind of advice doesn't work. Nobody wants to live a miserable life just to have a slightly bigger bank account. What really works is this: finding smarter alternatives, cutting hidden costs, and redesigning your lifestyle in a way where you're saving money, but still enjoying, maybe even improving, your quality of life. So let's dig into some real practical strategies you can start using today. Audit your hidden subscriptions. Let's start with something easy: subscriptions. Most people are paying for services they don't even use. Gym memberships, streaming platforms, apps, software. They pile up. Here's a trick. Once every 3 months, go through your bank statement. Highlight every subscription. Ask yourself, did I use this in the last 30 days? If the answer is no, cancel it. I did this a while back and realized I was paying for 3 different streaming services, 2 of which I almost never touched. Cutting them saved me over $40 a month, $480 a year, and I didn't lose anything I cared about. Buy quality once instead of cheap many times. This one sounds counterintuitive. Sometimes saving money means spending more up front. Here's an example. I used to buy cheap shoes, $40 to $50 a pair. They would wear out in a year and I'd buy new ones. Then I bought an $18 pair of high-quality leather shoes. 4 years later, they're still going strong. Cheap feels like saving money, but in reality, it often costs more over time. High-quality items last longer, work better, and often give you a better experience. The rule I use: buy once, cry once. If it's something you'll use daily, shoes, laptop, mattress, phone, invest in quality. Long-term, it saves you money. Learn the art of buying used. We live in a world where people constantly upgrade perfectly good things: phones, cars, furniture, even exercise equipment. If you're willing to buy gently used, you can get 30 to 70% off retail prices. Instead of buying new books, check local secondhand stores or online marketplaces. Need a desk or chair? Look at office liquidations. Companies sell furniture cheap when they move or close. Cars? A 3-year-old car often costs 40% less than new, but it's basically the same vehicle. I once bought a standing desk secondhand for $150. The retail price was $600. Same product, same quality, just smarter timing. Focus on unit price, not sticker price. This one is a mindset shift. Many people buy the cheapest-looking option, but don't consider unit cost. Example, you see 2 packs of rice. One costs $3, the other $7. But the $7 pack has 4 times more rice. The first is 60 cents per pound, the second is 30 cents per pound. Buying in bulk for things you use regularly, rice, pasta, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, saves serious money over time. The trick is to focus on unit price, not sticker price, and only bulk buy items you know you'll use. Cook simple meals instead of ordering out. I know this sounds like the classic don't eat out advice, but I want to flip it. Instead of telling you to stop eating out completely, I'll say this: learn 3 to 4 cheap, simple meals you enjoy. For me, that's eggs with veggies and toast, rice with chicken and stir-fry vegetables, pasta with olive oil, garlic, and Parmesan. These cost a few dollars per serving, take 15 to 20 minutes to make, and taste just as good as takeout. If you can replace even 2 to 3 takeout meals a week with your go-to simple meals, you'll save hundreds per month. And honestly, you'll feel healthier too. Rethink transportation. Cars are one of the biggest money drains. Gas, insurance, maintenance, parking, it adds up. Ask yourself, do you really need to drive everywhere? Could you walk, bike, or use public transport for some trips? I used to drive to the gym that was less than a mile away. Now I walk. It saves gas, saves parking stress, and doubles as a warm-up. If you live in a city, sometimes renting a car when you need it is cheaper than owning one full-time. It's worth running the numbers. The 30-day rule for purchases. Impulse spending kills budgets. You see something online, it looks cool, and suddenly you've spent $200 on a gadget you don't really need. Here's the rule. If it's not urgent, write it down and wait 30 days before buying. Most of the time, the must-have feeling disappears, and you save the money. I've used this with tech gadgets. I thought I needed the newest smartwatch. After 30 days, I realized my old one worked fine. That's $300 still in my pocket. Travel smarter. Travel doesn't have to be insanely expensive if you plan it right. Travel off-season, flights and hotels can be half the price. Stay in Airbnbs or boutique hotels instead of big chains. Use local transport instead of taxis. Eat where locals eat. Better food, lower price. One of my best trips was a week in Portugal. I avoided tourist traps, ate at small neighborhood places, and used buses instead of Ubers. I spent half of what I'd spend in another European country, but had an amazing experience. Entertainment doesn't have to be expensive. Most people spend a fortune on entertainment without realizing there are great alternatives. Instead of going to the movies for $15 per ticket, host a movie night at home with friends. Instead of expensive nights out, try game nights, hikes, or potluck dinners. Local events, free concerts, public festivals. They're often more memorable than overpriced activities. I've had some of my best evenings just cooking with friends at home. It cost a fraction of a night out, but the quality of time was way higher. Negotiate. Yes, really. Here's a trick most people never use. Negotiate bills. Call your internet provider and ask for a discount. They often give deals to keep customers. Negotiate gym memberships, phone plans, even medical bills. If you're a loyal customer, companies often reward you, but only if you ask. I once knocked $20 a month off my internet bill just by calling and saying I was considering switching. That's $240 a year from one 10-minute phone call. Master the skill of swapping, not stopping. Most people think saving money means cutting things out of life. But often, you don't need to stop. You just need to swap. Instead of buying bottled water, get a reusable bottle and filter. Instead of paying for audiobooks, use your library app. Free. Same experience. Instead of buying new clothes every season, swap with friends or buy secondhand fashion. When you swap instead of stop, you still enjoy the same lifestyle, just smarter. Use the one upgrade, one downgrade rule. Here's a mindset trick I use. Whenever I upgrade one area of my life, I downgrade another to balance it. For example, I upgraded my gym membership for better classes, but I downgraded my phone plan. Same service, lower cost. I upgraded my mattress for better sleep, but I downgraded my car insurance by shopping around. This way, you enjoy a new luxury, but your overall budget stays the same or even decreases. It feels like progress, not sacrifice. Learn DIY for small fixes. We waste a lot of money paying for things we could fix ourselves. I'm not talking about rebuilding engines or rewiring your house. I mean small stuff. Replacing a phone screen protector, sewing a button back on. Fixing a leaky faucet with a YouTube tutorial. I once paid $80 for a handyman to fix a wobbly table. Later I realized I could have done it with a $5 tool in 10 minutes. Final thoughts. Saving money doesn't mean living small. It means living smart. When you cut the waste, buy smarter, and design your lifestyle around value, not status or impulse, you end up with more money, less stress, and often a higher quality of life. So here's my challenge. This week, pick just one of these strategies and try it. Cancel a subscription. Cook one simple meal instead of ordering out. Walk instead of driving once. Negotiate one bill. Do that, and you'll start building momentum. Because saving money isn't about sacrifice, it's about strategy. And when you master that, you'll have more freedom to focus on what really matters. Thanks for watching, friends. Until next time, live smarter, not smaller.